Good morning. We have emptied the loft yesterday. This is like not at all bad. We've sorted through so much stuff that we got rid of. Honestly, we did great. But this is the first time I've seen everything that's Lego related that I've stored in the attic in one place. I honestly had no idea what was up there. So as you can see, there's a lot of boxes. Some, the ones that are oldest, aren't flat packed because basically I'm worried about flat packing them, even though I did it later on. Most of the ones are modular ones. There's some other boxes for other sets that I don't know why I kept, but I kept every single box at the very start of my collection journey. So now I have the joy of sorting through all of this, and there's like a proper pile here. Like, it goes all the way down. This is my one investment set. This is an actual Ninjago City Gardens one. This is the box of the one I own, which I may just get rid of. Yeah. So this is kind of like my key pile. I'm going to flatten most of those though. I've got the Doctor Who like idea set box, which I really like. Also, I realised that I have a relatively damaged box for the Shield Up Attack. I don't know, I'm just keeping it. Also, this box for the gift purchase that I got, that literally convinced me to buy Diagonally, so I feel like I'm going to keep that for now. But then this is what I mean with I used to keep every single box, and I haven't even flat packed these. I'm keeping this, by the way. It needs to move. Because I'm really fond of that set. But yeah, so there is all of these boxes. They aren't even flat packed. Some kept other boxes inside. Some still have all of the paper stuff inside. Well, you know, the bags for them, because I used to also keep all of the bags they came with. What was I thinking? But now, because they look so pretty, I don't want to get rid of them. I've sorted through most of it now. Some of these are from bits I'm selling. But also I have this whole tub of random assorted Lego from bulk lots I've had, which I haven't sorted through, and I don't know what to do with them. Keep? No, not keep, that's the question. I've already sorted through them once or twice, I think. But obviously there's still kind of useful animals in here, so like, what do I do? There are some updates. I've kept all of the modular boxes. This is actually a box of things that are basically still, like this has all the Lego in. These are just sets that I used, but in their original boxes. I've kept the box full of Lego parts because I'll sort through it. All of this is still there. This is actually like Park and other sets, so this actually has Lego in rather than just being the boxes. I've kept my Diagonally that I had. I'm probably going to try and sell this box because I have been told that it's sensible, and then everything else is just here. So I've been pretty sensible, I think. It looks less crazy, and we'll have a probably dedicated space to it, so it's not in a way at all. Once it's put away, it's not too bad. But yeah, I've tidied the Lego room a little bit from last time you checked it in, and you know, started moving things to their place. And I knew that it wasn't gonna fit everything, but oh my god, it's so close. Like, look at this. Like, it's more than 8, like it's more than half as well, but it won't fit my extension, which I knew, but I may keep that building and just get rid of this building and just mock it so it can fit in there. I know it'll be slightly too green, but I really don't want to lose it because I love it so much. My part storage is an issue, but I'm going to fix it, and the units have arrived. So I have 2 of these, which has got so many of these small drawers, and then some big drawers as well, and then there's 4 in total, so let me grab them. There's also 2 of these, which is just the big drawers. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So accidentally, they ended up fitting perfectly. Pretty much. A bit of force was required, but oh my god, so much part storage. So I've started sort of filling them a little bit. Obviously these 2 I still need to find room for, and it's a complete mess all around me. But I started adding like my large animals, my small animals. Don't ask me how I got this many, I have no idea. Oh, this one's still empty, good. My larger windows, my larger miscellaneous door frames, normal door frame. I'm hoping to get some dividers for the drawers, because occasionally I think that would make the sorting easier. Like, that would definitely make this look prettier, but even this is much better. But so much more potential. The sorting continues. Honestly, this is very time consuming and I haven't got a lot of time dedicated to it, so I have to do it in bits and bobs. This is probably my most disasterful container because I've never properly sorted the Technic stuff, mostly because I don't really use it very much. So I'm now trying to sort it very, very roughly, but I don't want it to take up too much space because, as I said, I don't use it that much. On another note, I've actually placed these two on the wall just behind the door, perfectly measured. I mean, I didn't do this. Perfectly measured so the door can still open and not hit it, either of them. So this one's for the video. The one that is not there at the moment is for Harry Potter because that one is here. I'm currently just putting all of the figures back on finally. I'm just basically on a mission to clear the floor space because once everything is in the places where they're gonna have to be, I can start working on like a city and making more mess and building and that kind of stuff. So I'm just placing things back in their place. More progress. All the video ones are back on the board. Relatively random order, and as you can see there's more space on that side than there is on this side, so I'll have to fix that at some point. But also all the Harry Potter ones are. So I've got all my CMFs and random ones that I haven't got space for. Very excited. As my part storage organisation continues, I have bought a label maker. It's the embossing one because it looks the coolest. And oh my god, I'm literally obsessed. Like, this is way too much fun. Obviously I've only just started and I don't want to do all the drawers yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep the ones that are in there. But this thing, it was like £14 and I bought some extra tape and stuff, but I'm having so much fun. This is awesome. It looks so good. Work continues on this fine Sunday afternoon. As you can see, there's actually been a few changes since last filmed. So I have changed a few things with the shelves. So I fitted all the units in here, including those. And I've actually cleared up a little bit, added some extra shelves. So now my Lord of the Rings collection that doesn't fit in my smaller units is now on the shelves here. So it's actually quite nice to have them on display there. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. This is mostly just temporary. These are just some random miscellaneous sets that either I'm holding onto to mock or haven't got a better place for. That's definitely a prime example. And then some storage and things up here, they had to have a place, but because I want to kind of try and keep the floor clean for now, there is just some temporary storage. And as you see in my previous clip, the video and Harry Potter figures are up as well. Now, there's a few missions for today. Obviously, we have this hall in Diagon Alley. It doesn't look great. That is too big, but that's also in the way. So I really want to try and see if I can mock this area to be that width and then just mock the house. So that's probably going to be sitting here. And then this is just temporary in storage for Ollie. And then that I want to build eventually, that's actually open, but I haven't built it yet. And then I need to kind of find a temporary storage space for all of these road plates because I need to kind of choose what I want to do with the layout of my city first, which is currently a mess. But I really like the way Ninjago City looks there. I think it looks awesome, so I'm probably wanting to keep it in that place because yes. Also, for those that are vaguely familiar, my blind now fits and it's there. Yes, it isn't the best solution, but actually it's really great. We don't get direct sunlight in this room anyway, and this kind of diffuses the light even more and filters the UV lights, so it keeps this room very safe for Lego, but also still very pleasant to work in because I need light to be a functioning human. Chaos is continuing here. I think this is the last area I'm going to tackle, but if I can get my build table free, apart from that set, that's an option. Also, I am now addicted to part storage. This is awesome. So I've bought two more because my actual dream is to have one of these dedicated to minifigure parts because I have a minifigure obsession. So that is something that I'm going to sort now. And yeah, there's quite a few other little bits that still need sorting. These are all drawers full of parts. This is obviously the most full, but all the ones underneath also are full of parts that needs to be sorted still. But that's going to be so much easier once everything is done. But before I can add these ones to the shelf, I need to get that one off. That's an update. Also, all of the minifigures that still need to go on the board up here are currently underneath here. That's going to happen, but at least they're out of the way. As you can see, Series 23 is here, waiting to get given a place. I've added some to the board just so they were out of the bags, but yeah, I think it's progress. I feel like it's coming together. I'm very excited. It is done. I did optimistically think that this would fit in one unit. It is 2 units, and this is not even all my minifigures. I obviously have loads still on display, loads for the city, loads for everywhere else, like with the sets and stuff. These are just my extra minifigures. I've always known I had an addiction, but you can judge for yourself. It's very satisfying though. I'm very happy with this. Alright, part storage update because exciting things have happened. I was coming up against the problem that I do have really great drawers and they are good sizes and I can put lots of parts in, but sometimes I don't have enough of the part to fill the whole drawer, and also I have so many parts that I needed more space. So these drawers have the option to add a divider. They just didn't come with them. Nor could you buy them from the store, interestingly. Definitely an oversight. Definitely not annoyed by that. However, I have had some chats with contacts that I may have, and things have happened because I now have custom dividers cut by a laser cutter. These are the ones for the big drawers. The big drawers have only one option for a divider in the middle, and I also have a ton of these small ones which fit both the large part storage ones and the smaller ones that I've got. So I get to use these to just basically create, if I want to, 4 compartments, but probably most likely 3 or 2. So it's amazing. Let me show you what it's basically created, because oh my god, it's so satisfying. So before, I have, like, you know, these drawers. You know, this is great. I can easily sort through this. Fantastic. However, now I also have the option to have a second compartment there, and I'll just label it at the front with whatever is there. So for example, here I have all of these arches, and so I have like the smaller ones and the bigger ones in one place, which I cannot tell you how satisfying that is. Also here, the cones and the round ones just in one place, perfectly fits. Honestly, it's really satisfying. Part storage continues. Most difficult thing in this whole thing that I didn't think about? Deciding where shit should go, because oh, it's so difficult. So on top of all of the part storage in the actual room, I also still have, oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these with parts to sort, so it's gonna be a long day. Additionally to the part storage, I'm also continuing to work on this beach park, even though it's definitely not summer anymore, but I really wanted to finish it, or like at least put it in a shape that I was quite proud of it, just to show you guys. So I'm continuing to work on the beach huts and ordering parts so I can actually like make them look the way I wanted to, and I'm pretty excited about them. They look quite cute. The design was by Alberto, and yeah, you know, I'm enjoying a little bit of working. Sorting continues, as you can see. So this is actually the stuff that's been sorted from the like generic trays, and this is just pre-sorted. So as you can see, this is still like loads of different things. It's just like in a rough category, but this is the category 1 by 1s. And now it's my task to put them all in here, because you know, I like fun jobs apparently, so wish me luck. Hello. As I have a few minutes to spare this morning, I thought I'd do a bit of a Lego update, because there's quite a lot to say, because I'm still not done. It's basically the whole upshot of it. This whole part storage stuff is taking so long, like way longer than I ever thought. I don't know if it's because I'm going super granular or if it's because I'm really fussy, but even just like putting things in tubs, but then also making the tubs have a sensible order, or, you know, optimizing them to make sure that I don't use a huge tub for a few pieces and I not have space for other ones. Basically, every time I think, oh, I'm getting quite close, there is like a new tub I open that needs to be sorted and put away in a sensible manner. It's just deciding on the new system is really hard. It turns out, like, you know, the system that I had kind of organically like grew into place. But surprisingly, after 2.5 years or so, 2 years of collecting Lego, I have a surprising amount of parts that now need like space somewhere on the other side. It's very exciting to sort all of it, because it's such a satisfying thing, but also there is a lot of it, and my room has just been chaos for ages. Whereas if I just put everything away, like just dumped it, it would have been like so much quicker. But hopefully this proper sorting is really going to allow me to do mocks super easily, or remocks especially very easily, because I can just go through a part list and just get to the drawers and see what I have straight away, rather than digging through like a roughly sorted tub that has like similar elements in, which always took quite long. But yeah, it's taking ages, and I really wanted to make this like a part storage update vlog, but I guess I'm not going to be quite finished. So I hope you still enjoy watching me sort through everything. As I said, I'm not finished, unfortunately, but I think what I'll do is I'll do a next update where I'll show you when I'm finally finished, I hope, and also one where I will go into slightly more depth with the beach park, because actually we're quite close to finishing the beach park. I wasn't going to finish it because obviously like it's September now, it's not really summer, but I was so close. I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So I'm kind of putting that together, and I'm really quite proud of it. So That'll be finished pretty soon, so that'll be the next video as well. I'm going to be reviewing this freaking shack next as well, so that's video is coming. And then also, what else is coming? So much coming, guys. Oh my gosh. What I am planning on possibly doing is doing like a proper sit down video, the way I did my Light Kids video, and talk about part storage and how I kind of approached it. You know, not saying that by no means mine is the correct way at all, that it just worked for me, but kind of the considerations I put in it and like how I sorted everything, and probably some more satisfying footage of everything that's sorted, because that is the best thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update. I hope you enjoy coming along on this journey that ended up being like 3 times as long as I thought it was going to be, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. Howdo! Bye! And yes, if you're wondering, I am indeed just in a car park in a train station at 6 in the morning. It's going great. Oh man, life never goes the way you think it will.